My name is Wayne. I work for Modern Material Handling, and we're going to do the basic hand truck assembly. The basic tools you need is just a ratchet, 7/16 socket, 1/2 inch deep well socket. So you can use a side cutter for the Carter keys or a regular set of pliers. I use side cutters. Just you may need the Phillips head and standard screwdriver. You'll need a 1/2 inch wrench, 7/16 wrench. I will not be using this. I'll be using this. Of course, everybody knows what this baby is. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit. So, matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this right here. Put this on here, just an impact, nice little impact there. Basic. Whenever you get, you can order this hand truck loose. All the parts will come like this and packed with a frame. We're going to be putting brakes on these, T-rod brakes, which I'll show you how to do that. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the handle and I'm going to put this handle together, and I'm just going to slide this into the channel right there, and you just slide that into there. That's basically your handle. Real easy. We'll set that off to the side. And this kit comes with I think 1 3/4 inch bolts. You're going to need a 2-inch bolt, which will come with the assembly. If you order the assembly with the extension, you'll need these longer screws, which you'll get in the pack. Set them off to the side. First thing I'm going to do is open this kit up. It comes with all the parts you need. It comes with all the bolts and nuts. It comes with these are frame covers up at the top, keep you from tearing your bags. It also comes with a nice axle, wheel brackets, side channel reinforcement kit. What I'm going to do is just open this bag up, toss it on the table. We'll be putting stair climbers on this hand truck. We're going to come to that later. I'll show you how to do that. And a kick bar. Kick bar comes with the stair climbers. You got a nose plate here. And I'll show you how to put the mounting kit on there. So we'll come back to that too. But right now I'm going to set this handle up. And I'm going to have to get my expert to come around the table here. This is the problem. Table's tall. You ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to slide this handle down the channel here, right at the top of the frame. And we're going to take these long bolts I talked about with these caps, end caps, and just slide that into the end cap. Now I usually take a screwdriver and just stick it in there. Line up the holes for you. Slide that in there on each side. Do both sides the same way. You just slide your bottom bolts in there. You just slide right in. You may have to wrestle a little bit with it every now and then. And in this kit comes all your nuts and bolts, and except for the handle bolts. Like I say, they're too short for that particular handle. Now, if you didn't get this extension, these will work fine. But when you get the extension with all 3 pieces, you got to have this longer bolt here. So we're going to put those off to the side. And this top one's going to carry the 7/16 nut. Put those on. Now I'm going to cheat a little bit. Use my impact. And like I say, you can use just a regular ratchet. You just want to snug them down. There you go, the handle's on. And then hopefully you'll have a table to work on, or you can make your little table, slide that back up on the table. And I'm going to take my side channel reinforcements, put one hole right here up towards the top of the frame, because you got a hole that matches on the frame here. The 2 holes go at the bottom, 1 hole goes up to the top. And since we're going to do brakes on these, I'm going to leave these two out. Now, if you wasn't going to put brakes on, you would slide these in, put your nuts on them, and tighten this down without brakes, no brakes. But since we're going to do brakes, I'm going to leave these out. So the next thing you want to do is take your nose plate, open up your mounting kit. And I'm going to slide my carriage bolts in the holes here, in the square holes. Then I'm going to take, a lot of people make a mistake of putting it on this way. That's not going to work. This right here has got to be facing outward. This L right here, it's got to be going in that direction. Just put your nuts on. And this one right here, same way, it's got to be going out. It can't be going in. If it looks like this right here, it ain't going to work. You got to turn it around and put it on like this where it faces out. And I'm going to cheat again. I'm going to pull this 7/16 off, put my deep well socket on, 1/2 inch. I'm going to tighten these up. That's ready to go on. And setting it on a table like this, you want to face it down like this, and you want to slide it in the grooves right here after you put these on. Slide it in these grooves, and usually we just take our hand and knock it up into position. Take your screwdriver, I always do this, find the hole you need to find on each side. And you want to use that very top hole for the top hole right here in the frame. If you go down too far, you'll end up putting it way down here and right here. It will not work. You'll put it on the floor and the thing will tilt back and forth. It won't work. So you need to go back to the top holes. Hammer. Top holes. Top hole. And on your wheel brackets, you want to set them up like this on the hand truck. If you do this right here, that's wrong and it will not work. So you got a right side and a left side. This will be a right side, and you want to take your 5/16 bolts and slide them in there, and then all you want to do is just kind of work them in the frame like that. And you got a nut that fits it. Take your nut and put it on there. And you want to take your axle. Your axle comes with pins already in it. You don't got to hammer them in or nothing. Slide it in the very top hole. The top hole is for a 10-inch wheel. This bottom hole here is for an 8-inch wheel. Most people buy the air tires, nice air tires, 10-inch wheel design. So you want to put that in that hole. Do the same thing to the other side. Kind of just work it in. And so you got a groove right here. It actually holds your nut for you when you're tightening it up. Just make sure your nuts are in the groove there. And I'm going to go back, I'm going to cheat again. Like I say, you can do it with a ratchet, hand ratchet, but I'm going to tighten these up. Sometimes you have this little thing peek out, just take your hammer and hit it, you're not going to hurt it. So now, at this point, we're going to put our stair climber and our kick bar on. Just open this pack up. Come with a little bolt kit. Open up your little bolt kit. You'll have your little mounts here. You're going to have two different size length screws, 5/16 screws. Side part of the frame. This is your inside bracket, and it goes to the inside of the frame. Put your nut on there. Do the same thing for the other side. Outside bracket, inside bracket. Put your nut on there. And I'm going to cheat again. We're going to tighten all this up, tighten up all four. Tighten up the bottom first. Then come to the top, tighten up the top. Whenever you tighten up the top, make sure that these are in the groove. If it's not in the groove, it will not tighten up. Make sure they're in the groove. Tighten it up. Those are done. And you want to take your washers. You got, I think it's 4 thick and 4 thin. You should have plenty of washers. Take 2 thick ones, put it on the axle. Take 2 thick ones on the other side, put it on the axle. Take your wheel. You don't want to slide it on this way, it will not work. Put it on, it's going to scrub, it ain't going to work. You got to go with this end, offset end, stick it in there like that. You're going to take this one and do the same thing. Sometimes it takes 1 of these thin ones, sometimes 2. I usually try 2 because I like to have all put all I can on there, so it'll be a good fit. Sometimes you may just need 1. Do the same thing to the other side. And here's my side cutters I use. Use the side cutters. I just grab the long part of the carter key and just bend it down at a 90 degree right there, just straight down. Do the same thing to the other side. Just bend it down 90 degrees. That should hold it for a long time. Should never come off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this thing up and set it on the table. And that's basically your hand truck assembly there. If you was doing it without brakes, you're ready to go. Since we're going to put brakes on here, we're going to take the brake kit. Let's see. The brake kit's got the bolts and the stuff to put it on with, install it with. You got your brake shoes. Got your mounting brackets for the brakes. You got all the stuff you need here to put that on. You want to take your you only got two bolts holds it on, so it's not bad. Take your 2 bolts. You want to set this up with the frame. You want to put it in the second hole right here. You want to let this thing kind of slide just like that. It'll be okay. You want to take your nut, put your nut on the other side. Do the same thing with the other side. Just stick it in that second hole, drop it in there, and just stick it in the hole. It's okay to slide up and down. Put your nut on there. And you want to take your long axle here. Slide it in the hole. And you want to take got 2 thin washers in this kit. Put your 2 thin washers on. You want to take a brake shoe. You got a right and a left side brake shoe. This brake shoe will not go on this side at all. You have to put this side on. Just hold it up like that and just slide it right on. Then you want to I usually take 3 washers to start out with, so put them on the end. Just stick your carter key in there and just let it just hang right there. And take your center rod. I usually stick it in the hole right here. There's 2 holes on here. You want to put it on the outside hole. Just slide it in the outside hole and just do the same thing to the other side. Slide it in. Slide it into the hole like that. And I just put washers on this end. Kind of pull all that snug, so all that'll be snug. Put a couple washers over here. If you can do another washer, that would be okay. If it won't fit, you don't need to fill it up with washers to make. You do not want it tight. You want it loose. It'll go up and down easy. Now I'm gonna turn these carter keys. Turn the carter key. Turn this one over here. You have to hold your axle while you turn it. If you don't hold your axle, it won't do nothing. But try that left hand, it doesn't work very well. Then on this bottom, you got 2 small washers, 2 little bitty Carter keys. You're going to take and put your washer right here on this rod. Then you're going to stick your Carter key in there. And then what I do is, see, this is still loose. All this is still loose. So I'm going to turn this around, kind of hold that with my thumb. I'm going to take my little pliers or side cutters and I'm going to bend that just like so. Do the same thing to the other side. You just want to work it in there. Just kind of pick it up and turn it around, just bend that Carter key so it don't come loose. That helps keep everything centered. Alright, to adjust these, we use just regular, I think that's like an 1/8 inch thick or 3/16 thick piece of, just a flat piece of aluminum plate. You can eyeball it, you can raise it and eyeball it. You can raise it up and tighten this up. Just kind of hold it with pliers here and tighten it up. But we use these because it helps us. We build a lot of hand trucks, so we use these just to give us that separation. And I'm going to cheat again. I'm going to tighten this up with this impact. Snug it down. Pretty good. So I'm going to take my plates out and see how I've got it ready to work. Now, if this thing is really tight and it does seem like it wants to work well, you're not going to hurt it tapping it with a hammer on both sides just a little bit. That'll kind of loosen it up. But that was pretty good. But, all right, the top, you got a flat plate here. This is called a guide plate for the T-rod. We'll open it up. You're going to take and just put your long bolts in here, these 1/4 inch bolts. You want to go up here. There's holes in the top of the frame, just slide them in there. And then you want to work them. It gets kind of tedious. Try to find that hole right there. All right, we had a camera malfunction, but we're back. We're going to put this guide bracket on. Like I say, just run your bolts through there and stick your nuts down here on the bottom. Then I'm gonna cheat again and use my impact. I'm gonna use a 7/16 wrench on the top. Snug goes down. And you want to take your T-rod. Uh-oh, I made a mistake. Don't ever do that. Keep your eyes protected. I'm gonna take the T-rod. I'm gonna take my nuts off the bottom. The guide plate has 2 holes in it. I don't know if you can see that, but there's 2 holes there. You want to put it through the outside hole. You want to put that through the outside hole right here, and just let it slide down. And you want to take. All right, we're back. You're gonna take this nut, put it on the bottom, and I'm gonna cheat again. I'm gonna grab my deep well impact. I'm gonna run it up underneath the frame here. I'm gonna hold the top, snug it down. That's good and tight. You want to look at the top, make sure it's just nice and even with the frame, and you can adjust it. You can turn it either way with a wrench. Get it straight. And that's pretty much finished. Ready to use. What you want to do? I just set it in the floor. Go around and do a little test, see how your braking mechanism works. You just want to make sure it works without dragging on the wheel. You want it to roll without dragging on the wheel, which it doesn't. Like I say, there's plenty of room for your hand. Anyway, I hope this has been something that hope we've done a good job for you and make it easy for you to understand how to put these together. Real simple. Like I say, my name's Wayne. I work for Modern Material Handling in Greenville, South Carolina. Give us a call. Check our website out. It's www.magcoa.com. Get our phone numbers, address, give us a call. We'll be glad to help you out. Thank you.